What's up, good people? I'm gonna go straight to the question that most of you guys in Kenya have been asking about your relatives here in the USA. First question is about security. Yeah, just like there's different kind of places. We have the good places and the bad neighborhood. Just like back in Kenya, as you guys know, we have some places maybe like which are perceived to be safe, maybe like Karen and Modaiga. Guys, you guys already know those places which are perceived to be safe. I'm not saying they're 100% safe, but it is that kind of perception. Like people think they're safe, and some places like in Eastlands, like Kayole, we have Dandora. I'm not saying all those places are unsafe, but if you ask many people, they'll try and say those are the kind of places you are likely to find yourself in a bad situation. So that's the same way in America. We still have those places. We have good neighborhoods and bad neighborhoods, and the bad neighborhoods, they are really really bad, not even compared to Kenya. It's not what you see on TV. It's actually so bad in the neighborhoods we have. If I compare it to back home, it's really dangerous. Like we have people who get shot every other day, and it's really dangerous compared to Kenya. And back home, we have if somebody's the only people who carry guns back home are just the cops and the thugs. But in America, is a lot of guns. On the street, so it kind of gets complicated, and it's really dangerous in most places. So it's not only what you guys see on TV. Don't think it's just all safe, but in general, we have some nice places and good places. Uh, the next one is about the food. You guys should be like, you guys are so lucky. We are lucky back home that you can get fresh food from the farm and be able to cook from scratch. As we all know, most Kenyans, especially those guys who live in the village or even those guys who live in Nairobi, you guys are able to go and buy food in the markets and go home and cook for yourself. Uh, which most of you guys, it tends to be healthy food. In America, because of the fast-paced life, there's a lot of fast food restaurants, so it's not really that easy to be able to eat healthy when every corner or every street you're driving there is all this fast food and it's smelling so good. And because of the fast-paced life, you really don't find much time to prepare a meal from scratch, so you'd rather go through a drive-through and have some meal ready for you to eat, so you can eat while you're heading to work. But the thing is, fast food is cheap. So, and like fresh food or organic food is really expensive. So if you want to eat healthy in America, then you have to spend a lot of money. uh, is different, like compared to Kenya, where we have the fast food is expensive and we have organic food which is really cheap. So the next question is about the people. In America, we have everybody. We have people from China, we have people from Brazil, name them, people from all over the world. So it's like a melting pot where you find everybody here. So if you want to feel like you've been to countries all over the world, then you need to come to America, because this is where like you find everybody like from all over the world. But the thing is, when you come here, you can't just stick around in one place. If you want to meet people from different places in the world, you have to be able to travel and interact with a lot of people. The main thing we have with the Kenyans when they move to America is they tend to stick together in one area, and they just commute from work or to church, and they just interact with Kenyans. It's like they never left Kenya. So if you come here and you live such kind of lifestyle, and I'm not claiming it's bad to hang around Kenyans or live close to them. But if you live such kind of lifestyle and you don't interact with other people or you don't travel, you'll never be able to learn about other people or other cultures. So we have different from people from all over the world. They speak different languages, but you guys already know the main language is English. So the when people migrate here, they tend to lose their culture, and I mean, you see it in the younger generations, but it depends on where some people come from, because there's some people who still hold on to their good cultural values from back home, and people actually, we have some nice people, we have crooks, we have people who are jealous, but we still have some nice people overall. I mean, like back home, it's if somebody really doesn't like you, they wouldn't even bother like holding the door for you or smiling at you. But in America, you find a lot of people holding the door for you. They're smiling at you. I mean, it might not be a genuine smile, but at least even if they're faking, they're at least showing the effort, like to show you, at least be able to welcome you. I mean, you find a lot of nice people. But like when I came over here, most of the people who actually helped me were Americans, because I didn't know anybody when I came over here. So, in general, I would say most of Americans, they are good, but that doesn't mean we still don't have bad people around. So the next one is cars. Oh yeah, we have all kinds of cars in America. We have Chevy, we have Mercedes Benz, BMWs, all kinds of cars. We have over 100 different types of cars. If I start naming all of them, I mean, it's gonna take me a few. A few, close to 1 hour to name all types of cars, because they have different makes and models and all that. So, I mean, the cars. It depends on what your taste. If you like in America, they are cars which are made in America, and they are like American made, and those cars that are made outside America, people call them foreign cars. So if you're driving a foreign car, most of the foreign cars are like BMW, Mercedes Benz, Lexus. So those are regarded as foreign cars because they are made. I mean, their manufacturers are outside America. Yeah, they might have factories in here, but most of them is because their manufacturers are outside the country. That's why they're called foreign cars. And I'm sure you guys have had musicians or rappers singing about it, bragging how they're driving foreign cars. Is because people hold those cars. I mean, they feel like those cars are really expensive, and they actually are. So if you're driving one, they feel like you're driving a really nice car, and it's from outside the country. It's just like in back home when you have something from outside the country, like something from South Africa or Europe, you feel like it's really something nice. So it's human nature. People love foreign things or things that they're not used to seeing them. So there's a lot of cars over here. I mean, if you work hard, I mean, cars are affordable. Sometimes, depending on the state you live in, you might not have public transportation. So, if most of the time you're gonna need a car, so it's like a necessity, because you're not gonna be able to go around to work or to school without a car. And if you have poor public transportation in the state you live in, then it's not gonna be easy for you to move around. So you actually need a car. So most Kenyans here, they drive cars and they own cars. So concerning about how you own a car, I mean, there are various ways you can own a car. Maybe you might have cash, maybe you have saved some money and you go and buy cash, or you might get financed. By financing, I mean like a car loan, where they check is a lot of things that go on, but mostly they check your your credit is like how trustworthy are you with other people's money. So and that you build up it's built up by how you've been over the years, you've been able to pay your bills in time and not have overdues. uh, so that's how they check it, and they'll be able to give you a car loan. The interest obviously is going to be based on how good your credit is. So the other thing is the school. Yeah, you can be able to go to school and at the same time go to work. I know back home is not really easy, but over here you can be able to juggle between going to school, taking care of your family, and being able to work and make some money. Because I mean, that's the life is set up that way. We have many colleges that are online, so you can take classes on your computers and even earn a bachelor's degree from just studying on your computer, or you can just attend a school, and you can attend lessons, maybe two lessons every other day of the week, and be able to graduate. So if you're really focused, you can be able to go to school and at the same time be able to work. So the other thing is jobs. I know you guys want to find out about the jobs, but on the next topic, I'll be able to I'll give you more information about the kind of jobs that are available here. I know most of you been messaging me on my Facebook asking me, "Oh, Mshamba Marekani, I need a job in America. What kind of jobs are available for me? How much do you make? How much do you make a month?" So on the next topic, I'll be discussing about all those things, or the jobs, how much you earn, how much you make, what kind of jobs are available. So, and if you guys liked this discussion, make sure you send me more questions in the comment section, and I'll be able to answer them for you. So, once again, it's Shamba Marekani. Watu wangu.